What's going on, people? What's going on? How you feeling? How you feeling? This is Saving by the Numbers, week 50, week 5. Oh, I can't believe I'm already at 50 weeks in a year. That means we got 2 more weeks left for the year. And I'm still doing a $1 December. $1 December for those folks that's not paying attention to that. I appreciate all those folks that have been along the journey with me, all this time. Appreciate you for watching. Those folks that didn't watch, whatever the case may be. Thank you for coming through. I want to talk about the holiday saver. Thank you for the one person that's there. The holiday saver is pretty interesting. You don't have to have a whole bunch of money saved up to save money on the holidays. There's the discounts, there's the deals and stuff like that that you could look for. Even if you save a few dollars, it helps you out. Being realistic about what you spend, who you spend it on, that can save you a whole lot of money, not going into a whole bunch of debt, making sure you have something put to the side. That's the whole purpose of, I guess, saving by the numbers and doing that whole thing. Thank you for the one person that's here watching. Is not a whole bunch I have to say about that. I think it's a situation of being realistic with yourself about what you want to spend and who you want to spend it on. As far as the little kids go, having gifts for the kids, figuring out who you want to buy for and being realistic with yourself. Cheryl Lee, thank you. Appreciate you for coming through. No need to be sorry. I didn't expect a lot of people to be on right now. I'm really just having a short saving by the numbers. I'm at week 50. I just appreciate folks for being here in this week. I'm still doing my $1 December, week 50. I think the thing that gets me is that I can't believe that it's only 2 weeks left after this in the year. So 52 weeks, you add that up. Answering the phone, yeah, no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. you know, I'm just really thinking about the best way to put this. When it comes to saving for the holidays, especially on the holidays, as what you're trying to do, is always best that you're buying gifts and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm so ready for 2020 as well, Shirley. To be realistic with yourself about who you want to spend for, what you want to spend on, how much you have to spend. Of course, pay your bills. There's people that go into debt. Sometimes part of saving money for the holidays or on the holidays is not getting outrageous with the spending, living within your means, putting yourself in a situation where you're saying, okay, well, is there a way I could put off that gift? Do I have to buy for my 20 nieces and nephews, or do I have to buy a gift for the baby mother and the side chick or whoever else you're dealing with? Or, is it a gift that I have to go into a whole bunch of debt to try to buy for somebody that you love? Because people appreciate you no matter what you get them. If they really care for you and love you and all that other stuff. Sometimes it's the thought that counts. I think the biggest thing about saving money for the holidays, on the holidays, is not going into a whole bunch of debt, not living outside of your means, being realistic about what people need, what people have, things like that. You don't go out there buying people, expensive electronics and things like that you can't afford. And sometimes that's the best way to save money, is not going out there spending a whole bunch of money on things that you don't need to buy for people. Sometimes, you could just buy one person, something for their birthday and leave it at that. You don't have to buy something expensive for their birthday and then on Christmas and, then, some other time. Just be realistic with yourself. Live within your means. And I think that's one of the biggest things about saving for the holidays, saving on the holidays, because if you go out there and you spend a whole bunch of money, if you go out there and go into debt, if you put yourselves deep in the hole, there's after the holidays. Now you're spending your tax return trying to pay off bills from the holidays, and I could tell you some horror stories. So I'm really just telling folks things that they already know when it comes to saving money on the holidays for different various reasons and things that you want to do. Is always best in advance. That's one of the reasons why it would make sense in January to start something like this. Let's say you wanted to save for the holidays. You started January putting a little bit by the side so you could get a certain amount of money to give you a cushion. So when you get to the holidays, you don't have to go into debt. You don't have to put yourself in the hole trying to get stuff for the people that you love. Excuse me. Forgive me. Camera angle just fell. So I think you pretty much get it. I'm a little tired myself. Long day, long weekend, all that stuff. So really, realistically, it's just about being smart. Just knowing what you have in your pocket, paying your bills. I tell people, pay your bills, make sure your responsibilities are taken care of, making sure you're not going crazy. You don't have to buy the expensive video game or the expensive iPhone or clothing or stuff like that for people that you care about, even though you may want to. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. If you could get a deal on it, then get a deal on it. If you could buy stuff around Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or whatever sales that you can find throughout the year, that's a way to save money as well. If you could buy a gift a month before, 2 months before, 3 months before, if you could buy it during the holidays, let's say a Labor Day or 4th of July, and save it until the holidays come around, then that's a way of saving money as well. Look for the deals, look for the sales circulars, look for the discounts, the emails, that come in as far as being a part of a saving club, or not a savings club, being part of a club that gives you discounts and reward points and stuff like that. There's many ways to save money. There's many ways to be frugal with your money. There's many ways to be smart with your money. You don't have to always put money to the side to save money. But when it comes to the holidays, I think it's important to try to find the deals and the discounts, because you don't want to go into debt. You don't want to find yourself having to pay a whole bunch of money after the holidays. And that's just one of the things I say with that. And it's not hard. It takes discipline. But then there's the emotions of the holidays, and then you want to buy stuff for the kids and all that other stuff for people that you care about. And it's about trying to be reasonable. You try to be reasonable as possible, because if not, what happens is, come January, you got a big bill. And who wants to spend all of their tax return trying to pay bills from the holidays? So that happens. Cheryl Lee says, all my nieces and nephews get plush throws. They're great nieces and nephews. They're always carrying throws over. Yeah, well, hey, it's all good. You get them a plush throw. Why not? Do what you got to do. And I say this is kind of funny. I remember back in the day when I was much younger, we used to get socks and underwear for Christmas. So maybe that's a way of saving money too, giving people socks and underwears and things that they need. If you must buy gifts for people on the holidays around Christmas and that time and all that other stuff, try to give people stuff that they need. Try to be economical. Live within your means, as my mother always says. Don't spend what you don't have. And that could save you a whole bunch of trouble, a whole bunch of money. Maybe people listen to it, maybe they don't, but it's your money. It's your choice. But I try to tell you, be smart. And with that being said, I won't keep folks too long for the benefit of time. I thank you for listening. Crimson Fancy, I appreciate you. You caught me just as I was about to dip out and step out. I would talk to you on the interwebs, privately through other messages, but you get that part. But just to wrap this up real quick, live within your means, look for the discounts, be realistic about what folks, really need, as opposed to buying extravagant gifts, especially if you can't afford it for people. And you'll find yourself saving a couple of dollars around the holidays. If you don't, then you may find yourself, spending a whole bunch of money that you don't have in the next year. Good night to you as well, Cheryl. Peace to you folks. Thank you for those that watch. Thank you for those that follow along. This is still $1 December, week 50, saving by the numbers. I think you kind of pretty get it from here. Another dollar, another week, another day. I'm out.